Hey, what's up, you guys? I am back with another video. I'm actually back with a different type of video today. I am here bringing you guys the FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got this to work. I've been wanting to bring you guys this video for a long time. The issue is I've been waiting for the creator. Shout out to George. I'm gonna link his X down in the description below. But I was waiting for him to release it. You know, there was talks of it coming out, there was talks of it being revived and stuff. However, we didn't get the online modes. They're currently working on that. For now, we got offline. So we have offline tournaments, offline I don't think we have offline seasons, but just offline tournaments and like opening packs. So they gave us 100 million coins to rip open some packs, and I want to do a pack opening with you guys. First, I want to show you guys that this is legit. This is not something that's BS. I'm not lying to you guys. This is legit. You see, the transfer mark is not going to work, so I don't want to click on that. And also, I know he said that you can't really like add the player to your club through the pack. So you have to send them to your club and then manually add them when you're here. So, or else it's gonna like fuck up your whole game. The only thing we can play is the single player tournaments. That's it. We can't play a friend. We can't do online. We can't do single player season. We can only do single player tournaments. So I want to be careful with what I'm clicking here because it took a long time for it to work. So let's go to my packs. I think he gave us some packs. No, he didn't, which is fine. So we're just gonna rip open some of these gold packs and see what we get. Let's do, you know what? Let's go big, guys. Let's go big. Let's go 100K. Let's go 100K. Let's go big with it. Let's see what we get. Woo-hoo-hoo! Nostalgia, baby. Who we get? Who we get? Who we get? Messi! First pack opening. Oh my god, no way. First pack opening, we get Messi. That is absolutely insane. No way. No way. Messi, bro? Oh my god. Then we got some pretty cool cards here. Yo, I'm so hyped right now. Like, if you guys can feel me, bro, I'm shaking. Pause. But we got some pretty cool cards. Don't mind the mess in the back. I'm sorry. It's just this isn't really where I be sleeping. This is just like where I create content. So this is Bruma. I remember he was cracked back in these days. Sterling, Pastore, Osvaldo, Bisevac, Messi, Vidic. Vidic is a good pull, you know. Samuel. Let's send these all to the club. So send all to club, and yeah. And then he said it should work. Yep. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's rip open another 100. I'm gonna do probably up until 50 million with you guys. I'm gonna be here for a while since I couldn't give you guys a lot of content before. So let's see what we get. Ooh. Santi Cazorla. Okay, okay, okay. Santi Cazorla, John Terry, Alex, Pepe Reina, Fellaini, Marcelo. Oh, hey, there's the guy. Marcelo, Montero. Ooh, who's this Ecuadorian guy? You know, I never knew Ecuadorians were like that much in the game. What the? James? Hey, we're definitely using that card. We're definitely using that card. Send all to club. Yep. Yes. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Feel so special. Castao. Ooh, Torre. That's not bad, you know. Cusao. Ibarbo. Courtois. Back when he was at Atleti, he looks like a baby. What the hell? Yo, bro looks like a baby. Alright, so let's see. So we're gonna send these all to club. Send all to club. Yes. And then for these, as they are duplicates. So quick sell all, and I guess it, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so duplicates we just quick sell. We because the transfer this isn't online, so you would just quick sell your duplicates. All right, dope. I'm gonna be here with you guys for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. See how far we get. Let's see. Inform David Villa. David Villa, you know. Olich. Rich Micah Richards. Yo, what the Bojan? He wasn't this the guy that was supposed to be cracked at Barca? Wasn't Bojan the guy that was supposed to be like OP, and then he like flopped? I don't know if he flopped or got injured, but it was this guy. I'm pretty sure. My bad, John. I'm fixing my hair because I want to look presentable for y'all. I don't want to look crazy. Kyle Walker. Some of these guys look so young here, bro. Like, look at his face. And we got some duplicates. Send all to club. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's so special. Let's see. Feel so special. Vidic again. I don't think there's anything like crazy in this shit. Nah. Okay, so now some are duplicates. So there's a Venezuelan guy, Arango. Wasn't he like the best Venezuelan ever? Arango? Let's see. Música carretera era. Ooh, Aubameyang. Robin! Ribery! Yo, we got both of them in the same pack. Robin and Ribery. What? Bro. 92, 92, 85, 80. What the fuck? Ribari. 91, 93. Yo, these stats, like, now in this FIFA, this card would be like a 82. Really looking at it. Or an 87. This shit would not be a 90. Some of the, like, they should go back to this, bro. Like, where did this game go backwards, bro? Look at how beautiful these cards, like, just look. Like, it looks cool. When you pack something, bro, it looks nice. Willian, Ilicic, Aubameyang. That Aubameyang card looks fucking sick. Okay. So now, let's do this again here. Let's see what we get. I got it. Is that a team of the year? No, team of the season. Mika Arteta. Great Fabregas. It's a good card. 90 passing, 82 dribbling. Salomon Rondon. Fabio. Cuadrado. Coquet. Cuadrado looks cracked, you know. And he's back there now, I think. Alaba, when he was a left back. Arman. Who's this Turkish guy? Toprak. Yeah. Club. Leandro Castro. Rooney. Mier. Dani Alves. Blazchikowski. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. We got the crack guy. Yo, I remember when this guy ran past through fucking Mark Bartra, bro. Legend for us at Real Madrid. Legend, absolute legend for us. And he did that, excuse me, bicycle kick goal in the Champions League. Bro is cracked. Aubameyang's regular. Ooh, we got that green card for Laney. Send all to club. And let's quick sell these duplicates. $100K. 100K. I like how the picture of the pack changes every time you buy a new one. De Rossi, team of the season. Victor Valdez, Philip Lahm, this guy, Honda, Smalling, Pogba. That's his regular though, so it's like, De Rossi's a good card though. I remember I used to have that one in my actual team. Let's see. I feel like a little kid opening these packs, you guys. While I rip open some packs, I guess I'll just talk to you guys about what's going on. Recent news, I guess, at Real Madrid, Barca. So Julian apparently got told by Simeone that Diego Lopez that by Simeone that he's not he can't help him with the transfer to Barcelona. And he was also saying that that it's up to the club's hands and that he was depending on him for next season. And Julian responded with, "Don't expect me for next season. Don't plan next season with me there." So it's a lot of drama that's going on right now. It's something to watch out for. It's definitely like something that like you want to keep refreshing your X feed for, because it's just getting more. We just got Ronaldo, and we got Nate. Is that Neymar? Yeah, bro, the guy who made this server, I might have to get on my knees and give him something, because this shit is wild, bro. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't even talk like that, yo. But this guy is coming clutch. Van Persie, Ronaldo, bro. Ronaldo. See, fuck we talking about? Vidal, Boateng, Neymar, Lukaku, bro. This Neymar card, bro. I'm gonna cook. Bro, I have Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo. Bro, we're gonna cook. Send all to club. And then some can okay. Quick sell. Yes. Guys, this is so much fucking fun. Like, I wish you guys could enjoy this as much as me. Seriously, I'm not just trying to rub it in your face, bro. This is so much fun. Like, if you guys could get a PC, bro, make that investment. Let's see. Oh, informed Dani Carvajal, Iniesta, and Xavi in the same pack, bro. Yo. Bro, my team is gonna be fucking cracked. I'm telling you how. Chicharito, Di Maria. Bro, these super subs gonna be crazy. Sandro. Damn, those lips are crazy. That Carvajal is definitely gonna start. Yo, this shit is so much fun. Let's see here. What do I get? Aguero. Kun Aguero. We got Puyol, Juan Fran. Obviously Aguero. Nothing too crazy. That Aguero card is fucking sick though. That ass. Okay. Quick sell all. Yes. Okay. Let's go here. Holmes, Chivu, Giovinco. That pack was kind of shit. This is more like the packs I used to get back in the day. Um, so now speaking about Real Madrid, not to talk about Real Madrid, still on the Barca topic because there's more news going around for them. That Rodri, the second bid got rejected. So Barca had something close to 65 million plus add-ons, and they said Man City said it was not good enough, so they rejected it. They rejected it, and I also saw a report of Rodri saying that if City want him to stay, that if Barcelona aren't offering a significant amount, that he is more than fine to stay back and help the team win trophies for the upcoming season and leave on a free the next season, I guess. I don't know if that's worse for City or if that's worse for Barca. For me, in my opinion, I've seen City, like, if you look at their track record, they don't really care about losing players on a free. Um, so I don't think that they would really care too much about 60 million because in this market, that's not really gonna get you anything. So I feel like that's why they're pushing for closer to that 80 mark, closer to that 100 mark, because if they get 80 million, then they can at least, like, that's close to 100. They can work with something with that. But if they doing 60 to 70, it's like it don't really make sense for them, especially after the season that Rodri just had and that World Cup he just came off of. Like, he shouldn't. I don't think that 45, the first offer is significant, or the 60, the 65 plus add-ons is significant. The third one I hear that's rumored that's going around is that they're gonna get a third offer, and this is gonna be their final offer. So if this gets rejected, we're most likely not gonna see Rodri at Barca. So the one that they're gonna do is closer to 70 million, but they don't want to do 80. They feel like 70 is gonna be plus add-ons, 70 with the add-ons on, in total 70. They think that that's significant enough, and that Man City should accept and will accept, and that they have good relations. I personally don't know or think that Man City is gonna keep accepting offers like that, but we'll see. We'll see, because for me, from what I've seen, they don't really care about losing players on a free, and that's not me saying it out of hate. That's not me, trying to talk down on Barca. It's just what I see. Let's see. Coleman, that's trash. But for this season coming up, like, I'm not really I don't want to put too much of a high expectation because I did that for the last 2 seasons, and the last 2 seasons we didn't end up getting shit. So I don't want to keep putting my expectations up and saying that, oh, we're going to win the Champions League, oh, we're going to stop PSG, or we're going to beat all these teams, and then the season comes and then it's a whole different thing and I'm going to be heartbroken again. I'm not trying to deal with that. So for me, I'm just kind of like, I'm in a mode where it's like, whatever happens, bro, happens. And if we go trophyless again, then it was meant to happen, bro. It was meant to. And then we have nobody to blame but those players that are there, bro. We can't blame a manager. We can't blame. I don't even think we can put some blame on Perez, but at the end of the day, Perez, like, one midfield signing is not gonna change the success of this team, bro. Like, at the end of the day, he can't physically force these niggas out, bro. There's legality behind that shit, and it's not worth it business-wise to terminate somebody's contract and end up paying them all at once that they're what they make, because y'all do know that once you terminate a player's contract, you have to pay him a salary all in one go. You can't keep paying it throughout the years. You have to pay it all in one go, and then he can go. You have to pay him everything, his whole contract, what it was said. So we'll see. I don't know if this squad is like, because again, it's just preseason. That card is crazy. It's just preseason friendlies, so I don't want to really put like too much of a shit talk on Mourinho or say that he's doing anything bad per se. But I'm already seeing things that I don't like from him in these friendlies, and one of them is that he keeps insisting on putting Dumfries as a right wing when he's not that, and that is pissing me the hell off. Every time I see those heavy ass touches he takes on that wing, he can't, like, that's not what he's I'm not getting mad at him. It's just infuriating to see because it's something that it clearly doesn't work. I hope it's just a preseason friendly thing. Maybe he's trying things in case a lot of people get injured or something really bad happens in that position where Diomande ended it and all of our right wingers are injured and he has to put like a Dumfries or a Trent there. Maybe he's just trying something, but I don't want to see that shit in the season, man. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I don't want to see that shit not once in the season. I just want to keep him in the right back position where he's supposed to be. Use his physicality, his speed, his quickness to defend on that right hand flank on the backside because that's exactly where we need it to defend. Oh, Ramos! Oh my God, bro, this is sick. Quick sell. I hope you guys enjoying the content though that I've been posting. I wanted to make sure I got a video for you guys today because I know I've been slacking the past few weeks. I gave you guys a video yesterday, but still, we got the informed David Silva now. I'm crying. Who the fuck is this? DB error. It's probably an error. Mandzukic, David Silva. Please. Let's see. Ooh, Di Maria again. Xabi, speaking of Real Madrid, how do you guys feel Xabi did? I don't think, everything is not his fault, but at the same time, some of the things were his fault. I feel like he could have gotten along better with some of the players. I feel like he should have try to get more control in that locker room, and I just feel like he lost the dressing room when he started having a little bit of favoritism towards some players because there was clear favoritism, and I wanted him to really. I didn't expect him to fix it all in one go. I really didn't, but still, like the things I was seeing and the way the team was playing, it was like, bro, I get that shit takes time. I get that that shit needs patience and everything, but I don't know, bro. With these players, these type of players, the type of football I was seeing, even if you just coming in, it shouldn't even be looking like the way it was looking. If we're being real, we looked worse than last year with the season prior with Ancelotti. With Ancelotti, I feel like at least every time we went on a counter, like it was more cleaner. With Xabi, I feel like he was trying to put tactics on them that the players just didn't have the capability to do, which is quick, counter-attacking, tiki-taka football. And those players are not like that. They don't like to press. Mbappe got the lowest pressing stat of all, like, the top 5 leagues. He had the worst, including goalkeepers, by the way. He ran less than goalkeepers and striker last season. So I can't blame Xabi Alonso for that, but at the end of the day, I can say that, hey, if you have a player if you don't want to control a player, if you can't tell him or make him run for you, then you can't play the type of football that you're trying to, like, you can't play that quick passing, quick movement type of football like you did over there at Leverkusen, because you have a player that doesn't even like to run when he makes a mistake. So how are you gonna feel? Because not all the fast, quick sequences on the counterattack work. Sometimes you mess up and you gotta defend and get it back again and then attack again. And that's what he doesn't do. He doesn't do that shit. If it doesn't work, he just stays up front and waits for somebody to get the ball and defend and fix his fuck up. But the guy himself, Mbappe doesn't drop back and defend, bro. And he's not going to it for him. So I'm curious to see how Mourinho makes Mbappe, like, listen to him. How Mourinho gets Mbappe to play. If Mourinho gets Mbappe to become like a whole different pressing type of player. I'm very curious, especially from Mourinho, because Mourinho, he has something that Xabi didn't have, and he has something that not even Ancelotti had, which is Ancelotti has this. a lot of experience at the club, already managing the club with the big players like Ronaldo, Ramos. Xabi doesn't have that experience. However, he played with them, but being the manager of that is completely different because you could lose egos. You could, like we've seen now. So you have to have that experience. Now here's what Mourinho has that both of them don't have, and that's balls. That's something to. That's courage. That's like being able to talk back to Perez and say, hey, this is not what I want. The reason Mourinho got fucking 4, 5, 6 signings and almost got Rodri as well was because he was listened to. Those signings are not. It's not something that Perez would make. A signing Perez would make that I could see that like he was like, yo, I'm bringing this guy no matter what because I had my eye on him. So just plan him in your squad for next season. Is Diomande. Because that's like he promised a player around that price, and he's been fiending for Olise and Diomande. I know he doesn't play exactly like Olise; it's a lot different, but he's kind of like he's similar to Dembele on the fact that he can play on both wings. He's like a player that he's gonna be like very very good up there. So Perez obviously he wanted to get that player young. He wanted to have his version of, I guess, like a young coming up baller, and he had that, I guess. So now with Mourinho, though, as I was saying, not to get cut off by myself, but Mourinho, though, like he won't be. If what Ancelotti got told the 24-25 season, that hey, I'm not gonna sign Harry Kane and you're gonna have to deal with whatever I tell you to, and I'm not gonna make any signings, and you're just gonna have to deal with these players half injured and coming off really bad double ACL injuries. Mourinho would have been like, I'm not taking this fucking job. You can go fuck yourself. And that's something that not Xabi, and that's something that and not even Ancelotti would do. He would just accept it, and he did that 24-25 season, and it showed. It really showed because we got fucking cooked by everybody. Like it wasn't like one person. We got cooked by everybody, bro. The reason it seems like Barca was like the main ones is because they are in a club in Spain. We're in the same country, so we're obviously gonna play them in the same tournaments and everything. So we see them the most. That season they were the better team. So if we were to verse 8 times, we would have lost 8 times. Like it's not like it was just the football was so shit. I want this football to be something I can enjoy watching. I want this football to be something that I can like have a sense of happiness to just watch, bro. Not be like depressed when I have to go watch the game. It was so we got so screwed last year that bro, anytime that we were playing so shit, anytime I schedule, I got a notification, hey, Madrid plays today, I would be mad as shit that I had to watch the game. I didn't even want to watch that shit because I knew I was about to watch shit football. I was about to either watch somebody get injured, or if we played very well, then this motherfucker would something would have happened. Like literally nothing was going our way that season. Literally nothing. So it was just so irritating to fucking watch and deal with, bro. Like I wasn't even trying to like really watch that. Like once we got past us getting knocked out in the Champions League, bro, I was just so over it. I already knew we were gonna lose. I was just so over it. We got Lam. And guys, I have a question. Tell me down below if you guys had the option, and it's not gonna happen because now Vinny renewed and both have long contracts. But if you had the option to sell either Vinny or Mbappe, who would you guys sell? And put why? I want to know what you guys think and why. Specifically the why. I'll give you guys my answer and my explanation. If I had to, right? If it was up to me, my explanation is going to be a little bit different. So with me, I would pick Vinicius, right? Hear me out. Me, and I can show y'all proof. I was a fan of Mbappe when he was playing with Falcao in Monaco. The reason I even found out about Mbappe is because I'm Colombian and a little bit of Spanish. And when I was watching Falcao play in Monaco, I saw this kid. I'm like, yo, how old is he? They were saying he was 17. I saw this kid come on the pitch as a sub, bro. When I tell you this motherfucker ran fast as fuck, like, this dude was out. This dude was gone, and I was like 17, 16. I was 2 years younger than him, so I was like 15, watching him just freaking run like a fucking cheetah and I've never seen that before. Like I've never seen his pace, like a player that quick, besides like Ronaldo and Messi. So I was genuinely impressed, bro. Like that was something that I wanted to keep watching, and that was 2017. So 2018 came around, and now imagine that I'm finding out finding out about this guy before anybody else. So then I see him win the World Cup as a 19-year-old, and I'm telling y'all, bro, when he won that shit, I was so hyped for him because it felt like he was like my brother, bro. I watched this guy pretty much grow up as his football career to get to that point. And then he started getting really that World Cup really blew him up. That's when he started to get super popular. And so after that, I just started like really heavily watching Mbappe. He got the PSG move, and I just started really heavily focusing on him. He was my favorite player because he was a young player that I watched come up and win like pretty much everything in France and the World Cup and do what he's doing today. So I love Mbappe, bro. Like he's a player that I've watched grow since the beginning, bro. I have a very strong sentiment for this guy. It's not like I'm just thinking that he's a piece of shit, bro. No. So then, right? Then at the same time, around the same time, Vinicius was coming up. We got Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my god. We got Ronaldo's team of the season, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What? Bro. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that just like I forgot what the hell I was saying. That shit just completely what? We got a whole team of the season or team of the year Ronaldo, bro. What the hell? Okay. But yeah, y'all, so I also seen some of the signings Atleti made. El Cuti's going there, and they got Lee Kang-in. By the way, Lee Kang-in is a baller, you know. I know he didn't play much at PSG because the level there is crazy. I think he's gonna do well at Atleti, bro. Especially with Lukman there. Jesus, bro, that front three would have been crazy if Julian was actually down to play there. Lee Kang, Julian, and Lukman, bro. Jesus. And El Cuti in the back. They got that new Hoijland midfielder, the one that Madrid wanted, the Danish one. They have a controller there. They have a good squad, bro. I'm not saying that squad could win the Champions League, but shit. They have a good team, bro. It's pretty balanced and they have some depth now. I'm pretty concerned for them to face them next season. They're definitely a strong team to watch out for. Jeez, even without Julian, I heard that they want to get some strikers, so we'll see. Ooh, Gervinho? I heard they want to get Osimhen. If they get Osimhen, bro, that team's gonna cook. I'm telling you right now, that team's gonna cook. That's gonna be a team to watch out for. If they get Osimhen, we gotta be careful with them. Like that ass, because Osimhen in that team with Lukman and Lee Kang-in, Hoijland, and Cuti Romero, Oblak, bro, chill, bro. They're a couple signings away from a really good team. Like they're like, I would say, okay, so there's like elite team, there's good team, and then there's shit. No, there's mid and then there's shit. So there's shit, there's mid, there's good, and there's elite. Right now, I would say they're in good, like good, decent. They are to get to that elite, I would say they are. I would say they're like three. I would say they're like three signings away from being an elite team, like elite. Like if they can get another center back, not even. If they can get another like a midfielder on like a big level, if they can get one midfielder that's like another one like a Adam Wharton, like Buati, something like that, those coming up, if they can steal one of those and put that in the middle to control, bro, and if they can get like one more really crazy winger, like elite, not Lee Kang Ing, like elite winger, if they can get a controller midfielder, an elite winger, and one more good center back, bro, that team is one to watch out for, bro. That team is one to watch out for. And that's imagining if Osimhen's already there. So that's not counting Osimhen. Jesus, bro. Atleti needs to get to work, bro. They're 4-3 signings away from really like competing for shit. Let's see. How do you guys feel about Atleti though? You guys think that they have a pretty decent squad now? Do you think it's worse than last season? Do you expect them to do worse this season than last season? How do you guys feel about Atleti? Are you as worried about them this season, or do you think nah, like we got it in the bag this season? Me personally, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like we gonna lose. Like I feel like Madrid's gonna lose like one game against them, bro. Like we always do. But because they're good, bro. I feel like these signings this is a really balanced team. They just got to get it to that elite level. They need some elite players there. Julian was one of them. They need that like elite winger there with him. Even on a level higher than Lukman, they need an elite winger. If they can get that on their left hand side, right hand side, because Lukman plays left wing. If they can get that on the right hand side, and Osimhen, bro. That team is good. If they can get their own Arda Güler too. Yo, I have a different perspective on that Julian thing, by the way, y'all. For me, I was saying to my boys, right? I was saying that like so Nico Schleuderbeck, when he got offered a contract renewal with Borussia Dortmund, he sat down with his agents and he said, "Hey, I don't mind signing an extension, but what about if a club comes for me? Like I'm pretty much fucking myself in my future." His agents was like, "No, this is what we do. This is what we'll do. You're gonna put in the contract instead of it being a verbal agreement like with Julian, because people don't live up with verbal agreements as we're seeing right now. Instead of it being verbal, put it in paper that if, for example, if Real Madrid come for Nico Schleuderbeck, instead of the clause being 60 million, specifically for Madrid, it will be 40 or 35 million, right? That's just an example. That's what he did, Nico Schleuderbeck, in his contract renewal with Dortmund. He said that, hey, if they come for me, these specific clubs, then this is what the clause will be, and they agreed with it. So he's not completely scoring his career there. I'm just saying. And I feel like that's what Julian should have done. If Barca was really the club of your dreams, right? I'll just use me as an example, right? Don't take me like too serious, right? But I'm just trying to get into your heads where I'm coming from. So use me as an example. Let's say I don't know, I'm coming up from Manchester United. I just won everything there is to win in football, the league, the Copa America, the World Cup, all the domestic trophies in England. And then my dream is to go to Real Madrid. Right? That's my dream. Right? However, at this time, Real Madrid are going through a financial crisis. They can't afford me at this moment. So who come knocking on the doorstep for me? Atleti. Now, am I gonna sign with Atleti? Hold on, I'm not just saying don't sign with them. I'm not saying none of that. I get where he was coming from, how I wanted to play in Spain, all that. So I'm gonna use that scenario. Let's say I want to play in Spain, right? And let's say Atleti come knocking. Hey, Jay, we're gonna offer you a 5-year contract to come play with us. Do you wanna come play with us? Is there a release clause? Yeah. How much? 500 million. Ooh, so a clause that not really anybody can afford at this moment, especially the club of my dreams going through a financial crisis. Hmm, hold on. I think it would be smart for me to go talk to my agents to see if there's a possible thing I can put in this contract so it can be lower for a specific clause. Because just 3 months ago, a player did the same thing in my shoes named Nico Schleuderbeck. So that's why I don't get with him. Like, bro, and out of all clubs to trust, a verbal agreement, you gonna trust Atleti, bro? You're gonna trust the rival? You like you're stupid, bro. How are you gonna do a verbal agreement with the rival of your dream club and then expect it not to bite you in the ass when your dream club is coming to get you now that they could finally afford you and you knew that it was gonna take them some time to get that money, and if they spent it on you, it would take a hit on the club because it's not easy money for them to get. So why would you even not give them the opportunity to get you and put something in the contract that says, hey, bro, if Barca come knocking on the door, for them the clause is not going to be that 500 million. For them the clause is going to be 100 million. Something like that, bro. But this guy is retarded. This guy's stupid. He literally went to a whole rival. And then you got people in the comment section and people in the on X like saying, you guys, people, these Barca boys saying, hey, he's going through work abuse, he's getting abused. Bro, he's a grown ass man that signed the contract. He is not no little ass boy that just got told, like, he's not no little boy that didn't know what he was coming in for. The man has agents that break down the contract for him. They triple check, quadruple check, and they break it down for him like 3 or 4 times to make sure that he really understands what the fuck he's in for, bro. This is what, like, I'm trying to get this through your fucking head. You're signing to a rival, bro. You're signing to a rival. That's like your dream club being Barca and you go to Madrid because they can afford you and Barca can't. That's not something that you can't, then you can't cry later in the future and say, hey, I want to go to Barca Atleti or Madrid. I want to go to Barca. You're like, bro, do y'all get where I'm coming from, or am I just like the only one that's seeing this shit? Like that's not how football works. And I get that the player wants to transfer, but he only wants to transfer now that they could fucking afford him. He didn't want to transfer before when they couldn't afford him. Like, what? Like, bro, if you really wanted to go there, in the back of your mind, you should have been confident and been like, maybe one day they'll be able to get the funds. Maybe somebody will invest in them for them to be able to sign me, and I can go play over there. So maybe I should just keep playing here, or if I do go to Atleti, I'll put in the clause in writing, in contract, that if they come knocking for me, that the release clause will be much lower for them. That way I don't bite myself in the ass and I do have an opportunity, at least an opportunity, even if they never get that money and are able to get me, I at least gave them an opportunity to be able to, and it is much lower than it is than for other people. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't get where people's getting this he's being abused shit from. I really don't. I see it as a grown ass man that made a mistake and that he's paying the repercussions for it. That's it. Like, you're on contract, Brody. Brody, you can't just out the blue say, yo, I'm gone. You signed your name on this shit. You have to fulfill it. That's on you. Whether you think it's a shit contract, a bad contract, a contract is a contract. You're signed here 5 years, you're signed here 10 years, you're signed here 15 years. You signed the contract, buddy. You signed the contract. I don't even know why this nigga was signed 5 years at Atleti to begin with, bro. Atleti, bro, 5 years? Are you kidding me, bro? Did you not even want to give yourself an opportunity to win trophies? You're just gonna sit there at a third of it, like a team that's always placed in third or fifth, bro. Like, did you not even look at what club you're signing for, my nigga? You just said Atleti. I know that they're like the third best team in Spain. Let me go over there. Maybe we'll win something. Like, bro, Spain is not like how fucking the Premier League is, where sometimes the like every other year a random club will come win that shit. It's not like that in Spain, bro. Madrid or Barca, 9 out of 10, not like it's like 8 or 9 out of 10 times they're winning the league. It's just who's gonna win it, Barca or Madrid. That's literally. But there's no other, like, Atleti's not winning the league. You know what I'm saying? They've won it a few times, but they're not winning the leagues constantly. Like, they're not really winning anything constantly. I don't know why he did that to himself. He slowed himself down as a player going there. That's why I said a lot of this, when I really break it down like this, and when you really sit down and put yourself in Julian's shoes and look at his career and the decisions he made as a player, as a person, you look back and then say, damn, yeah, Brody made some really bad decisions. It's not really all Atleti's fault here. He made an agreement with them. They started to build the team for him, and he wants to go back on an agreement now. They agreed on a 5-year contract and that he was going to be the star of this club. And now all of a sudden, a year and a half, or not even 2 years later, he wants to go over there because the dream of his dream club is finally becoming some good shit right now, some good football. So, and they're finally getting money. But when you take a contract to be a figure at the club, you're agreeing to be there at least like 4 or 5 years, bro. You're not agreeing to be a figure at a club and like to be the project of the club and just stay there for 2 years. That's not how that works. For you to be a figure of a club, that shit takes time for them to build for you. They got to get all the players for you, literally, from the goalkeeper all the way down to the wingers. All 10 positions besides you, they gotta make sure that you're compatible with, you're comfortable with, so it works for you. So I'd be mad too, because I didn't just spend 2 years building this team for Julian, and now it's gonna be like shit because I have to find that Julian profile, and not really anybody in the market is that Julian profile. So I'd be mad too, yo. I get where Atleti's coming from as a business standpoint, and y'all should too. And I'm not saying Barcelona did anything wrong. Barca actually did nothing wrong at all. At the end of the day, you can't get mad that a club is coming to offer something for a player. Like, that's just normal. If they want to offer something, you can deny it. But there's nothing wrong with putting an offer. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You're just going there to try to get a player. So I don't think Barca necessarily did anything wrong. The person that I think is in the wrong, the person that I think is like needs to face his repercussions and realize that he fucked up and this is on him and he can't really get out of it, is Julian. Julian, I already know he's gonna make a big fuss out of this and it's gonna be this big thing. He's not gonna be able to get the fuck out that contract, bro. Like, and it's gonna be like a thing that I'm just gonna keep reading, keep seeing on my feed. And it's just going to be something that I'm already knowing. People are going to try to gas up and say, hey, now they have to do this. Like, bro, you guys have to understand, if Julian comes out crying and saying that he wants to leave this club, they're still not going to sell him. And especially the Barca. After all that noise they just made. Because they know that they will look bad. They will look dumb. Because they talked all that shit about Barca just for, at the end of the day, to sell them. To sell the player that you said you weren't going to sell to that club. So I get where Atleti's coming from, because they don't want to look stupid, but it's just a really bad situation for everybody, man. But it's like, Julian, man, you're the one that did all this. You're the one that signed the agreement. Atleti didn't force you to sign anything. They just trusted you. They wanted you to be the star of their club, and you like said fuck you after 2 seasons, bro. Shit, wild. I haven't really been packing anything crazy here. I'm just kind of talking to you guys as I rip open some packs, see what I get here. Keen. So Do you guys think Barca's gonna three-peat the league, or you guys think that they have to get this Rodri signing done to even think about the league? Because Ferran, I don't know if you guys heard, like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, we got the here we go from Ferran that he's going to Paris Saint-Germain. So now they really don't have a line. They don't have anybody. They don't have Liwa and they don't have Ferran. So they might have to call up their academy boy, Hamza Abdel Karim, and they just probably might have to start at the Yemi there for now or something. We'll see what they do. I'm really interested to see how Barca do that and how they play without a striker. I'm curious to see who's gonna go play that role, whether it's Olmo, whether it's Rafinha in the center forward, or like at the Yemi, like how he did at Dortmund. We'll see. I personally think they aren't gonna win the La Liga. I think they could probably get like a trophy like a UEFA Supercopa or Copa del Rey, but I don't think they'll be able to win the league and keep that like a good level throughout the whole season, throughout this whole year, because I feel like they don't have enough squad depth. Like they're letting go of a lot of players and they're not really making up for it. Like the most they've signed, the positions I say they have depth the most in is the attack, but the midfield, I heard they're even letting go of Casado, so it's just gonna be Bernal, De Jong after injury. You don't know if he's gonna be the same, and it's just gonna be Pedri. And they're trying to get Rodri, but they're over here getting two bids denied and shit. So we'll see if this third one goes through. And now they have Rodri, but Rodri's injury prone, so we'll see. They're pretty much letting go of a player that can stay healthy on the bench and replacing it with somebody that is gonna come in and start with Pedri. And now they're gonna, instead of just having one injury prone player, which is De Jong, they're gonna have just, now they're gonna have two. They're gonna have De Jong that's injury prone, and they're gonna have Rodri that's injury prone, and they play a high line. So Pedri's gonna be doing a lot of defensive work, a lot of running. I know that they're saying they're expecting him to get a lot of rest, but especially with Frankie out for a bit because he has to take surgery or he has to do whatever he has to do. That I feel like Barca, bro, they don't have enough depth to win the league. So I feel like this one is most depth gonna be Real Madrid's, and hopefully Madrid can capitalize on this and fucking finally win something the 2 seasons, because this shit is it's been annoying to see. Um, do I think Barca is like? Do I think they are gonna win this Champions League? No. Even if they sign Rodri, no. I feel like they need a center back and they need a striker, especially if they go in the like if they go in a semifinal with Adeyemi as their striker, they're not winning that shit. I'm telling you that right now. And if niggas is going to like a UCL, even a quarterfinal, like if you're going to a quarterfinal with Gerard Martin, good luck, bro. As your starter center back, good luck. Good luck, Ek. Cause, bro. Give a ball. So, destroy everything. I'm rising on the ground. Nothing not to you. Nothing of the strength I found. Let's go here. Let's go here. Yes. Oh. So we ended up getting Ramirez, Garay. That Garay looks pretty sick. So I have duplicates. I'm just muting it because I completely forgot about fucking copyright. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all can't hear that. Y'all cannot hear that, bro. I just remembered. So let me post this. The fact we're only on 92 M's is crazy. It's oh Chavi team of the season. Okay, fuck we talking about, bro? This is so fun. Supposedly, I think there's legends in here too, so hopefully we get one. Griezmann when he was at Sociedad. Yeah, I remember Sagna. I remember Sagna. This Griezmann card looks sick, bro. He looks like a baby. Quick service. Okay. Once again, do this again, do this again. I told you once again, do this again, do this again. Let me stop, y'all. Let me lock in. Once it gets to like 90, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the video. Or like 80. 80 is fine. 80 is fine. I'll give y'all some content. I know I said 50, but bro, by the time this shit gets to 50 million, we're gonna be here like 2 hours. And I'm just getting a lot of duplicates, so I'm not trying to keep y'all here for too long. So maybe like 85, 80, I'll stop the video. And yeah, I'll call it. Let's see what we got. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Great card, you know. Yeah, I'm like so excited to play with all these cards, bro. I don't know if you could redo tournaments, but I'm gonna keep doing that shit anyway. Like I'm not moving from my chair. I'm ripping open packs. Palacio, Piqué, Sendo to club. I remember Palacio. Didn't he play in that World Cup final in 2014 and like he almost scored a chip? That shit would have been crazy if he scored that. So you once again, do this again, do this again. Oh, Adrian. That pack was shit. I just don't want to keep all the players I pack because, like, just for memorabilia, I want to see them in my club. Do this once again. Do this again. Do this again. Told you once again. Do this again. Do this again. Thiago Silva. Check. Oh, I got a pack check. When the fuck did I pack check? And when the hell did I get Ben Arfa? I didn't even see that. Where the fuck? When did I get Ben Arfa? Yo, this guy was cracked in his day, bro. I know y'all might not remember, but this guy was cracked in his day. Okay. Oh, told you once again, do this again, do this again. And guys, in the description below, I will link how you can install this. I'm gonna link you to the X post. However, you have to follow the instructions. Do it literally. Look at the video and do it step by step because it has to be in the right areas. It has to be like, so if you have a version that's, I'm gonna use a word that rhymes with it. If you have a sacked version, um, you have to put it in another directory. So if you put it in your C drive, it's not gonna work for you. Because that's the error I was getting. If you put it in your C drive, it's not going to work for you. So just make sure that you put it in the drives that it's supposed to go. You look at the video and see exactly how he does it because that's how you have to do very specific different steps for it to work on a sacked version. If you have the original version, then just do it how George says. But I'm gonna link y'all to the video on X, which that post also has a link to the guy who made this server's account, and that way you guys can see for yourself in that video how to download this, who it came from, and do any other research you want to do. Everything's in that link that I'm gonna put for you guys. But you have to have a PC for this. You can't have a console. I know somebody is working on getting it on PS3, but it's a long shot, so I don't know how far along he is. And I don't know what FIFA he's working on, but the next FIFA that the guy's working on after this one is gonna be FIFA 12 or 13. So I'm excited to try that one. Even if it's just offline modes, bro, it's generally just fun, just loading up and ripping open some packs and playing offline modes with a lot of these different squads. And even if you have to keep replaying the same AIs and everything, which I don't think it is. I think the teams change and shit in the offline mode, but we'll see. Ooh. But yeah, yeah. Once I get this shit to 90, I'm gonna stop the video. I ain't gonna lie. I know I said 80, but I feel like it's enough content for you guys. Fazio, Alaba Gotze, Gotze, Argentina's nightmare. Okay. I told you once again, do this again, do this again. I told you once again, do this again. Oh, this damn gigs look old as hell, and he was playing at Manchester United like that. Absolute wild. I need to know now. Oh, no. Can you love me again? I need to know now. Oh, no. Can you love me again? My bad, y'all. Let me stop singing in the mic. This is not what y'all came for. Let me shut the hell up. Kabai. Ooh. 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 Let's go. Can you love me again? Once we get to 90, I'm stopping it. Like 90 mil exact or 89. But I'm stopping this in like 7 more packs we got because I'm doing 100K each. 7 to 8 more packs. Santi Cazorla. I don't want that one. So yeah, yeah. About 8 more packs to this and then I'll move. Ramos again. Yeah, we just getting the same thing. Oh, that green card is nice. Let's go here. About 7 packs left. I haven't packed anything major in a bit. The luck definitely went down. Oh, Jung. Inform Jung. I'm just leaving it till I don't want to quick sell them all. I'm just leaving them in the club so till like this server's done. Okay, again. Can you let me again? It's unforgivable. Story told. I did young. I know the strength I found is something I can't hold. Eto at Chelsea. That's a quick card. But yeah, guys, shout out to George once again. Yo, I'm gonna link his Twitter down as well as the post that shows you exactly the step-by-step process, and it links you to the game so you can get it. It links you to literally everything. It links you to the game, it links you to the video, and it links you to the guy who made this with his post of his GitHub to get this server. So again, please follow the instructions that I linked in the description. If you don't follow the instructions, and if you guys are up in my comment section asking a question that's in the video, I will not respond to it. Please watch the video, because the same way that I had to sit there and figure it out and nobody was able to help me, same way with y'all, bro. Y'all gotta sit there and read instructions. All right. And I'm not trying to be like mean about it, bro. It's just like I was trying to get this to work for like 2 days and nobody could help me. So besides the guy who made this freaking video, so I got some help. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm not a dickhead. I'm gonna just at least give y'all a video of how to properly do it with the cracked version. But yeah, like I'm not gonna sit there and respond to comments with the questions of something that's in the video. Watch the video. Uh-uh. Let's see, Oscar, different Oscar. This is probably gonna be the last pack, and then I'm gonna call it. Yeah, this is going. This all right. Two more packs. Two more packs. Two more packs. Two more packs. Two more, and that's it. Yeah, because we getting the same thing now. And last pack. Let's end it good. Let's end the video good. Ooh, yeah. We're ending. We're ending it good. We're ending it perfect. All right, yeah. I really appreciate y'all for coming in and tuning in and watching this video. Please, please, please like the video and subscribe. I'm doing y'all a solid, so do me a solid. All right, like the video and subscribe. Don't just be one of those people that get a favor from me and then don't even like interact with me or subscribe or anything. Please, please, please like the video, sub, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.